What about others? Hmm? Still, many are sleeping. Anyway, we'll start. Let them come and join. So, good morning. So, last class we have seen manipulation systems, and today we'll see the task related menu organizations. So, when you're doing projects, you know that what is menu items, how to select that. So, that one only here also. So that is called the task menu or related menu organization. So task means you want to execute something or you want to do something. So for that they have to make that tasks. So how to execute. For example, if you are installing some softwares, so finally you will get some box. So click to proceed or next something like this. So like that. So when you want to do particular task, so menu items how to create it. So Windows, some softwares when you're installing, so you'll be getting some of the menus. So when you're clicking next, next. So finally you will be installed. So like this, how to create the tasks for the menu related items. So to complete the task, how to make the menu related items. Some of the examples are available. Let us see one by one how what is there that. So task related organizations is nothing but the primary goal for menu form, fill in and dialog box designers to is to create a sensible, comprehensible, memorable, and convenient organization related to the user's task. So, related to user's task, so we have to make it the convenient and rememberable. So you go to that particular menu, click there, you will get one box. So something like this, if they are telling using customer care, something like that. So it should be memorable, should be rememberable, should be sensible, should be easy one, and should be convenient. That is what we have to make the task related items. So here is, now we'll see some more examples they have given it. Let us see one by one how it will be happening. See here, single menus. Some menus they were given. So here is, are you sure you want to move to the folder to the recycle bin? So when you are deleting some items, what will happen? When you are deleting some items, it will ask the message. So do you want to delete it? So if in this case, what will happen? Unix, it will not ask you. When you are removing the file, so it will ask, do you want to delete it? So that is what the messages will be happening. So if it is Windows means you will get the some message box. So this is what the menu items. So single menus is nothing but binary menus. So mnemonic letters, radio buttons, button choice. So here we have the mnemonic letters. So some of the letters you are having. So radio buttons, so yes, no. So button choice also you are having yes, no. So you can click it. So some of the places yes, no will be there, radio buttons, or you can use it, or button choice you can use it. Which one you want, you can make it, you can keep it for the doing that further task. So that is what the menu items here. So binary menus is nothing but mnemonic letters, so radio buttons, button choices. So here is what will happen. What is your material status, either for example, when you are giving the feedback forms, some of the cases, so there is single, married. So suppose if you are applying for job, so there will be some cases they will be asking. So in that case, single or married or family, if you have family, how many kids are there? So they will be taking some of the databases in that one for the employer. So what is your material status? Single or married or widowed or divorced or separated? So some of the options when they want to take it. So this is what they have to make the single menus to do the particular task. Now, single menus, you have the multiple item menus also you have. So, multiple selections menus are click the boxes. So, multiple options is nothing but you can select radio buttons, yes, no, single menus. So, in that case, what will happen? If you select one, so other one will be disabled. So, it will not take that one. So, only one will be enabled. So, which one you are clicking, that one will be taken and it will be executed then. So you want to take multiple options. So in this case, multiple option examples they were given, adjust the layout to show the part to road, draw node borders, code size by color, wrap layout. So you can select multiple options also. So multiple options you can select. So single options and multiple options. So single and multiple options. So you are seeing in our real examples also multiple options when you are selecting. For example, Unix if you take when you are giving the installation process. So applications, softwares, and if you are taking the application softwares means all the software C, C++, Java. So whatever it is available, all applications will be coming in there. So like this, you can select the menu items. So one more option, for example, either users or server-side configurations, they'll be asking. So if you are taking the users means we'll be giving this one only. If you are taking the server side means one they make server setup you will be installing. So that's what the single or multiple. If you are choosing the user selection, then again you will be asking the multiple options. So application software, what and all you want. So next is system related softwares, what and all it is required. So it will ask the options based on your systems, based on your memory configuration, memory. So you can select and you can install it. So now mobiles also you are saying. So for everything now they're asking the apps. So you go for FASTag, one more app they are asking. So you go for gas, so you go for EPF. So anything you are asking, even songs they're asking one app. So you want to book some of the tickets, so some apps. So everywhere you have to see your memories and speed when which is required so you can install it. So that is what the multiple items and menus, multiple selections and menus or check boxes, so whatever you want. So multiple options also, single and menu double. So here single menu, so pull down, pop up and toolbar menus. So here is pull down menus is nothing but always available to the user by making the selections on the top of the menu bar. So pull down is nothing but, so for example, if I click somewhere here, so you'll get the items and you can select any one out of that and you can choose. That is called the top menu bar. Always available to the user by making the selections on the top of the menu bar. Next is pull down menu bars. So pull down menu bars is nothing but, example you have the keyboard shortcut keys. So pull down is nothing but keyboard shortcut keys. So Control C, Control V, Alt W. So something options you can give it the control options also. Control C important to support the expert user efficiencies. So applications not our system control keys. So when they are developing any softwares for the end users, so there they can use some of the shortcut keys. So wherever it is there, so they can give the some shortcut keys so that they can execute the fast. So that is also possible pull down menus. Next is toolbars, icons, menus, and palettes. So that is called the offers, actions, and the displayed on the objects. So you have the toolbars, in that icons will be available, menus will be there, so some of the selection boxes will be available. That is called the pull down menus options. Next is pop-up menus is nothing but appears on the displays in the response to check or tap with the pointing devices. So that is called the pop-up menus. So you have the pull down menus, pop-up menus, so toolbar kits, so shortcut keys, All these things are available in single menus. So here is, see here, you have the some of the examples you have taken. So menus, that's what here previous if you take pull down menus. So you have selection this, under that one more option is there, under that one more option is there, under that one more icon is available. So that is what the bullets clicking this one. This is called the example for bullet. So here we have given palettes. So here is some of the examples they are given it, and you can see. So here is some of the menu bar, taskbar also available. Menu bar also available. So shortcut you can select it some of the cases and you can choose it. So that way also they can develop it and they can give the UIDs interfaces between one to another. So that means what separate menus also available. So you can choose any one of the items in that and it will be executed. So here is some of the menus pull down and in that one more pull down in that one more. So that is what the drag options are available. See here you have here also some of the options are available, some of the options are available, menu items. So these are the menus. Now single menu, suppose now mobiles we are familiar. So you can see here some of the examples they have cited here, some of the options, some single line taskbars are available. So here is charting maybe. So what one person is sending one message, one more person is sending one message. So here to see the updates from friends, photos and feeds the Nimbio GB interfaces. So for example, they have taken HTTP www.gb.com allows the users to choose between two systems of presentations. So now here is on the left hand side the static list text images. Left hand side you have that static list text images items with the gestural swipe use it to control the pacing, and on the right is the dynamic scrolling trigger, so called the river. So which is horizontally scrolls titles and the images of the examples they have given for this across the screen. So you have the some example here and one more examples they have taken for the single menus. So next is one more example you have. So here is you have the server several lunch it is available, have the quick lunch, have a snack, have a lunch. So here some of the menus items are available. Suppose if you are going to hotel, so what will happen, they will give the first menus. So or sometimes some small hotels they will display, or some cases they will be giving. So when they want to serve it, suppose hotels if you are going to 3 star, 5 star and all, so based on that you can choose it. So that is also called one menus, menu items. So then they will give the interface. That means what? One person will be giving and they will be taking the order. Then they will be sending to, then they will be going to kitchen and they will be preparing and they will be getting to us. So one. So some hotels ready made, some hotels they will prepare and they will give it. So whatever it may be. So that is also they will be giving the interfaces and linking one to another. See here some of the examples they have given. Serve lunch is available. Serve lunch means so persons will be serving. So sometimes have quick lunch is nothing but everything they will put it in one this one and they will give it to us. So what will happen? So everything in one plate they will be giving is serving and they will give it to us. So we can have it and we can come back. So based on your time requirements. Next is here is have lunch they have taken, have your snacks also they have taken. So different items are available. So based on your situation, based on your budget, based on your time constraints, you can take which one you want or which one you want. You can choose it and you can have lunch when you are going to the hotel. So that is what the single menus. So like this. So task is nothing but we want to have the lunch. For that, we'll be choosing the hotel and based on our timings, based on our money, so you can choose which one you want and you can have it. So task is nothing but we want to take the lunch and when you are going to the hotel, so they'll be giving the display, so our menu items, so you can choose in out of which one you want and you can choose it and you can have the lunch, so you can finish your task. So here is menu for the long list. So scrolling the menus, combo boxes, and fishy menus. So here you have the scrolling menus is nothing but display the first portion of the menu and an additional menu items, typically an arrows that leads to the next set of the items in the menu sequence. So here is scrolling is nothing but, so here is you have the, suppose the previous example, if you see here, what will happen? You have the different menus. So in this, under that submenus also are available. So under the, here you have there under the submenus also. Like this also, scroll down, you have the options, you can use it. So scrolling menus displays the first portion of the menus and an additional menus items, typically an allow that leads to the next set of the items in the menu sequence. That is what the other example, different 1111 adding the menu display. Combo boxes combining a scrolling menu with a text entry field. So you can combine this with the text fields. So fisheye menus displays all of the menu items on the screen at once. So fish eye menus is displayed. So all these things displayed in the menu items on the screen at once. So all these things it will be displayed at a time. So at once it will, once it is displayed, but show only items near to the cursor at the full size. So sometimes when you are moving the cursors, items will be displaying. That one will be bit highlighted. Otherwise, all in small items, only one font size will be available. So which one you are clicking, that may be color change, and sometimes it will be bigger size, and you can choose that one. So that way also we can display it. See here is menu items is nothing but you have the based on the options. So based on the project, based on the length, you have to display it. So small items, and so if you have only 4 or 5 menus, no problem. So if you have the bigger projects, so in that case what will happen, suppose if you go for the banking systems, so there many options are available. So savings to customer, current to customer details to loan details, all these things. So there it will be aware, there it is available. So pull down, pop down menus, all these things. So here is, in that case you have to prepare it properly. So here is when you are choosing that one based on the cursors, it will be highlighted that one. Otherwise, if you have the some other menus in that items, it will be selected that. So for example, this here, so choose when you are clicking this and one more, when you are clicking this one more. So like this also possibilities are available. And some cases if you have the bigger menus and when you are choosing that, it will be highlighted or font size may be increased, color will be changed. That is what the that one. So next one is called the menus for the long list. So you have the menus for the long list. See here is, so one more list they have, I can choose from this list. So you have this one. For example, when you are choosing this educational qualifications, there will be when you are choosing this, they'll be displayed. So degree or PC or UZ or specializations. So you can choose out of that. So they will be entered already. Out of that, you need to select. See, you have when you are writing the code different ways based on the requirement. You need to give the interfaces one to one. That is what the menus for the long list continuation. So sliders and alpha sliders. So when the items consist of the ranges on the numerical values, a slider is natural choice to allow the selections of the values. When the items are consist of the ranges. So when they consist of the ranges, numerical methods. For example, this example, best example is when you are selecting the date of birth. So what will happen? Numerical ranges will be there, and the what will happen when you are choosing. So current year will be choosing, for example, 50 years old or 40 years old, 20 years old. So based on that, you need to move it and you have to select that one. So maybe 20 years means so only few numbers you can go ahead. If it is a 50 years old means still he has to go for the further. So he has to select the year, then he has to select the month, he has to select the days. So that is what the numerical ranges. Items are consist the ranges. So you have their month characters also ranges are there, and years also ranges are there. Days also 1 to 30. Suppose if I select July, in that it will be displaying 1 to 30. So that is what these examples fit for that. When the item consists of the ranges of the numerical values, a slider is the natural choice to allow the selections of the values. So you can be able to select within that range areas. So date of birth, if you take the example, so based on that year you need to select, next you have to select that one. Either some of the cases numerical letters, sometimes characters ranges will be there. So January to December, that is characters range will be available. So you can choose one out of that and you can complete the remaining task. The alpha sliders uses the multiple levels of the granularity in moving the slider thumb and therefore can support tens or hundreds of the thousands of the items. So here is what will happen alpha numerous for multiple levels. So multiple levels also moving, we can choose it. So same example we can take for this also. So here is, for example, when you are applying for the house loan, for example, you might have not across for that. So you have the sliders, for example. So I want 10 lakhs. So you can click it that one 10 lakhs. So if you want 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, or I want to check it out for 10 to lakhs, how much interest I can pay. So that is also one of the item choosing this one multi levels and this one. So I can, when I'm applying the house loans, so I know the range, how much I'm earning, how much I can be able to pay it. So I can check it out the ranges, checking for that one. So that is what the second examples for the menu items you can choose it. And the two-dimensional menus, single dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensionals. So past and vast two-dimensional menus gives the users a good overview of the choices. So normally two-dimensionals will be given. So perfectly we can choose it two-dimensional like this one. So that means what rows and columns will be there, and you can. So here is graphics. So where should come it? So one by one you can accommodate it, and some of the cases in between. So you have to choose the graphics. That means what? So you have the rows and columns, like it will working menus where rows and columns only. For example, 00640 480 graphical length will be there. In that you can choose where you want to display, so you can display. So some of the cases automatically one by one we can add it. So many options are available to write the codes. So fast and fast two-dimensional menus gives the users to good overviews of the choices, reduce the number of required actions, and allow the rapid selections. So that is what the examples for this one. And next one is called the single menus. So some of the other examples they have given. See here, you have some of the checkpoints we are having. Some of the items are there. So here with diagrams they are given. So suppose if you are taking the computer, so some of the control panel. So you want to increase the font size of the monitor size. Sorry, font size increasing, decreasing, color, or foreground colors, background color changes, whatever you want to do it. So you can go to the control panel, you can go to the settings, you can change it. So similarly here also some of the examples are given. See here are there office. So you can choose this one and you can do it. So for example, so some of the CDs you'll be taking, and in that only some only particular item you want to install. You can choose that and you can install that also. That is also possible. You see here, what we thought is only menu items. They've given one unit. So you how much in deep they went it, you can think. So here, so they've given cost also this one. So to install that, so they have given the cost also. Some of the cases will be getting the free, some of the free softwares are available, some of the cost you can pay it and you can take it online also. All these things are available. So all these things they've made it, they've given the interfaces. So Unix you take it, enterprises will be available and free versions are available. So normally for working people, when we are learning purpose, we can go for the free tools and free softwares. We can download it and we can use it. So that's what the maximum Unix free softwares are available. So if it is enterprises means who are all running the companies organizations because they want keep on supporting, they are storing the databases of information, so all these things they have to go for the enterprises, so then only that people will be supporting. So here what will happen if something goes wrong, what we'll do is just we'll reinstall once again or will format once again, no problem, because we are not storing that much information. So if their enterprises levels, what will happen there, they cannot do like that. So for example, other informations, they have collected entire India's Aadhaar card informations, they want to keep it properly, so they have to go for the licensed versions and softwares backups, all those things they have to maintain that one. So that is what the examples. Next is embedded menus and hot links. So you can give the links also for that. So when you are clicking that, so some of the pages will be available. So here is embedded menus are an alternative to explicit menus. So embedded is nothing but, so you are giving the embedded, that is nothing but when you are clicking one link, it will be going for that one. That is nothing but the combinations of the menus. So it is the natural to allow the users reading about the people, events, and places to retrieve detailed information by the selecting menus in context. So that is what the embedded menus and the hot links. So embedded menus are an alternative to explicit the menus. So these are also one more alternatives. So we have seen menu items, and some of the boxes, pull down, pop down. So all these things. So these also links also, hot links also, they can give one more option in menus. So it is the natural to allow the users reading about the people, events, and places to retrieve the detailed information by selecting the menus in the context. So here is, it is allows the users to reading about the people, events, to places to retrieve. So Google Map you take. So there what will happen? There also you have the source destination. If you enter it, Google Map, it will show the different routes based on the traffic where maybe a route is good, so all that informations you will get it. So destination you will get it, even different routes also it will be showing, so you can choose it. So some cases if it is the traffic is more in one route, it will shows the some other route. So that is also they have developed such a way that Google Maps, so to show the different routes. So through satellite they have given the link, they have given the interfaces one to one. So normally what we will do is we will not think behind job what they have done all those things. So we will enter it source and destination. So we'll go. So nowadays what will happen? Addresses under we are not facing on it. So even if you go to the new city also, once you enter the destination places from source, so source no problem. Even if you don't know also select the current location. And destination address, if you enter it, it will show the route directly. We can go there and we can do our jobs and we can come back. So that is what the one more embedded. So it is the natural to allow the users reading about the people, events, and places to retrieve the detailed information by selecting the menus and context. So when you are traveling, even go nearby, suppose I want petrol bunk. If I am going by car, petrol bunk I want to find out. So it will shows left hand side petrol bunk, right hand side petrol bunk. Even hotels. So I want to search it in that, I can search it. So all the options using the menus and menu items they can provide it. So that is what the single menus embedded. So here is some of the examples they have given. See here, some maps they have given. So here some of the places they have given. Suppose if I select one place, so it will display only that color. Suppose if I'm choosing one more, and it will be displaying one more. So like this it will be displaying. So some of the cases here, if I'm clicking that, it will be highlighted. So Google Maps, you might have seen it, and routes, it will be displaying some of the key places in the source to destination in between. So that is also one example. So this is also one example. So here some of the menu items they have displayed. Whenever I'm clicking this, it will be highlighted that areas. So some of the places are there. So if I'm clicking that place, that will be highlighted. So you have the options to develop. So otherwise you can provide the box, and when I'm typing that, it will be displayed. So we are seeing different ways of the finding the destination task. So combinations of multiple menus. So you have the single menus, how you will be combining multiple menus. For example, you are purchasing one item, how to combine the multiple menus. Just real time example, one example I'll tell you. So payment options. So when you're purchasing one item, either Flipkart or whatever it may be, through online. So once you purchase that, you have to make the online. So there you have the online options, paying cash or paying online. So if you're choosing online, what will happen? It will ask you, so which one you want to, through net banking or BMAP or credit card or debit card. So if you choose it, according to that it will go. So suppose now government given the BMAP. So there, if you choose it, automatically in your mobile, you can request it. So in your mobile, you will be getting some message. So give approval for that. So approval in the sense, once you click that, it will ask the password. Once you approve that, automatically that amount will be detected and will be going to the that options. So that is also combinations of the multiple menus. And one more example, I don't know whether you have approached or not. So I'm having mobile, so I want to book the gas. So what will happen when I'm choosing one app is available? If I'm choosing that, what will happen? Either by cash or by online. So if I'm choosing online, they'll be giving the options. So either you can pay through net bank or debit or credit card. I can pay it there, so it will go to the corresponding. Suppose if I'm choosing net, so if I'm having SBI account, I'll choose SBI. So SBI username password it will be asking. Once if I click that, again it will be asking give the approval to pay the amount of that one. So directly gas person will be coming and giving the cylinder and will be going. So no need to pay any amount there. So that is the options also, multiple menu options also you can take it. So linear menu sequences and simultaneous menus. Let us say here what they have given. Linear guide the users through complex decisions and making process. Example, cookouts or wizards. So here, effective for novice users performing the simple task. So to perform the simple task, this is what the linear menu sequences and simultaneous menus. So simultaneous menus is nothing but the present multiple activities menus, multiple activities. So that's what I have told you the example, multiple activities. So you're booking the gas and you're paying the amount also. So tickets, railway tickets also you can take. So present multiple activity menus at the same time, and allow the users to enter the choices in any order. So in any order, in the sense that one only. So you can search it parallelly, you can do it. So all options also we have to provide it. So that is what the nowadays online. One second. Right. So online options we are seeing here many examples you might have across it in menu items. This is what this unit is simple only. So we have to discuss all the options how they have done it. We have to use it. That's all. We need to discuss once. So because all maximum options compared to me, you might have used it because you are familiar compared to me also. Online options especially. Right. What's Surya Prakash? Surya Prakash. Huh. So recently, what you have purchased?
Uh,
What you have?
LCD screen, sir, for IoT
Huh?
project.
Huh?
LCD screen for IoT project.
No. Okay. So through online only.
Yeah, sir.
Online or offline?
Online.
Online only. See, nowadays maximum we are purchasing through online only, no?
Yeah, sir.
So maybe we want to save the time, or we want to, um, because of the COVID-19 or COVID pandemic, whatever it may be. So maximum we are going for online only. That is also one reason made us. So before that they were telling go for digital, go for digital, go for digital. So we are practicing, but still nowadays maximum we are thinking. So nowadays maximum even groceries also they are going for online groceries items also. So their facilities are available. Many people are utilizing. So that is also an advantage only. So just when we have to choose the items, and they will be packing and they will be giving to us. So we have to pay the amount. That's all. So like this, even IoT projects, you have purchased the item sensors. You have purchased. So the Prakash, what you have purchased, LCD, sensors, whatever it may be, whatever it is required, he has purchased. So you might have across for the single menu, double menu, all the items you might have done it. Right. Next is combinations of the multiple menus. So tree structures menus also. Tree structures, so tree is nothing but once you click that, under that what all the options are available. So hierarchy also will be available. So tree structures menus is nothing but designers can form categories of similar items to create the tree structures. So tree structures examples here: font size, style, spacing, all these things. So here is nothing but what? So tree structures are is nothing but you need to follow all these things. So once you click that menu, all menu items should be the same one. So here is, suppose if you click this, here you have some of the options are available. So here is some of the options are available. See here, all these things is one size. If I'm clicking this one here, some more options are available. If I'm clicking layout, so some more options are available. So like this, you have the options, tree structures, font size, styles, spacing, all these things should be common way. Next is fast retrieval if natural and comprehensive. So that when you are clicking that, it should work fast and you should be able to retrieve the what informations you want. For example, if you are searching some of the options will forget it. So for example, word only. So maybe some options if I forgot it. So somewhere you have the search option, find and replace. So some of the options if you forgot, also you can search somewhere it is available. Even if I forget on that one, so you can search it. So immediately you will be getting the informations related to that. So that is what the fast retrieval if natural and comprehensive. Use the terminology from the task domain. So from the task domain also you can use the terminologies. So searching option, suppose you are open in PowerPoint. So suppose if you forget one option, so you can go for the search and we can do it. So our, some of the options changed it. So in that case also we can go for the Google, you can search it and you can change some of the options also. Sometimes it is happening that. Use the terminology from the task domain. So we have to use the terminologies for the task domain also. Expanding menus, maintain the full context of the each choice. So for example, Windows Explorer. So here is expanding menus, maintaining is nothing but examples Explorer. So I have shown you for you what is that X Word. So Word options also, some of the options are available. Here they have taken the examples is nothing but the Windows Explorer. So there you can see many options, all options you can see it. Next is combinations of the multiple menus. So combinations of the multiple menus is nothing but menu maps. You are having the menu maps can help the users to stay oriented in a large menu tree. So menus here also it will be available oriented for the large menu trees. So this is nothing but the effective for providing overviews to minimize the users disorientation. So effective for providing the overviews. So to minimize the users and disorientations. So here is effectiveness is important. So they should be able to, confusion should not be happening. Suppose if you have the different versions. So for example, That's what I told you. Examples, you want to select the age. So there, if you click that one, remaining details should come. So there only, if you give it all the details like this 10 menu items, if you are giving, and this screen will be visible. Not like that. So customer related informations, if you click that, one more option should come, that one. So operational menus, if you click it, only operational information. So here is, by seeing 4 5 menu, key items should be displayed under the menus. Under that menus, you write it that particular related items. That is what the effectiveness for providing the overviews of the minimize the users disorientation. That is nothing but the confusions. So to clarity purpose, we need to give the menu items also category wise. So you need to identify it. For example, OLX is there. Suppose if you want to search, you want to sell the car or buy the car. So if you are entering, if I want to buy the purchase the car, in that case, what will happen? I want to enter the which car I want, which range I want, which area. So if you are selecting that particular area nearby your location, on it will show. Suppose if you are entering entire Bangalore. So all these things options are also available. So that is what they made it more effective. So there you have bicycles, many items, mobiles, all these things are available. In that you can choose which one you want to buy it. So only you can go to the click that items. So either sites, houses, rent, or many items they will be given in OLX as example if you take it, and which one you want. That is what the clarity is, effectiveness you have to give it. Acyclic and cyclic networks. So useful for, so what is the cyclic and acyclic networks? So cyclic and acyclic networks is nothing but here you have the one-to-one related. So here Facebook, if you take it, you have the network. So here some of the cases when you are entering there, it will be asking what is your habits, what you are interested for all. So there will be combines that related. So suppose one friend request, if you give it, overall having that person friends also it will be showing again. So like this it will be integrating the Facebook also. So here is the relationships will be maintained, the relationship will be automatically will be increasing. So there you do know, when you are opening the Facebook, what will happen? So do you know the following people? So that means what? Friends. Like this only the relationship will be increasing in social networks. So here is useful for social relationships, transformation routines, scientific and journal citations. So journal citations also will be displaying there only. So for example, if you take it Google Scholar, so there some of the examples, for example, if I type it my name, even if you type my name, so some particular researchers, if you typing one name, so there it will be showing the Google Scholar. So who, what he has done, which papers they have done, with citations, all these things they will be getting that one. So scientific and journal citations also will be available. Can cause the confusion and disorientations. So that is what the as a cyclic and acyclic networks. So you have one cycle network and acyclic networks. So for example, just I'll show you one example. See here, mine only Google Scholar. I'll show you. So just one example I'll show you. That's it. So here is, so some of the, yeah, see, Assistant Professor, Department of MCA, BMSIT&M verified by EML, BMSIT. So some citations, H index, what are the papers have published. So all these things, relationship will be increasing. So some of the people, they want to find out the particular area. So for example, networks or parallel programming. So they want to combine that people. So if you are typing that way, they can combine one to one. So the relationship will be increased. That is also will come under the cyclic and acyclic. So one cycle. So one cycle is nothing but so computer program networks related people only. So acyclic different people source. All these things, the networks relationship built in the people. So useful for social relationships, transformation routing, scientific journal citations can cause the confusion and disorientations. All these problems are called the combinations of the multiple menus only. So Next, organization is there. How to make the content organizations? We'll see that next class. So menu items. So here today's class menu items. We can say the many examples for the menu items. So how to organize. So you have the pull down menus, pop down menus, how to arrange, how to organize either to do menus, how to give the link between one to another or one website to another website, linking, how to give it, all these things we had discussed. Now how to organize, that one we'll see in the next class. Any doubts? Answer button is two,
Yes, sir.
three, three. Ajay, four. Antima, Amit, Amit.
Four, sir. Present, sir. Present, sir.
Hey, you are sleeping?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Network issues, sir. I am
Okay.
working 2 times.
Five,
Present, sir.
six,
Present, sir.
seven,
Yes, sir.
eight,
Yes, sir.
nine. Divyash, what happened? He is not still not recovered. 10,
Yes, sir.
11,
Present, sir.
12,
Present, sir.
13. Harini,
Present, sir.
14. See,
Present,
before
sir.
two, three numbers before only you make it unmute so that then when I'm calling you can respond. Otherwise, what will happen? After calling me, then you are making unmute, then you are telling. So it will take more time. 15,
Present, sir.
Okay, sir.
16,
Present, sir.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
17,
Present, sir.
18,
Present, sir.
19,
Sir.
20,
Present, sir.
21, 22, Rajesh, 23, 24,
Present, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26, Santosh, 26. Santosh not visible here. Right. 27,
Yes, sir.
28, 29, Sinchana, Sinchana is there. 30,
Present, sir.
Spurti,
Present, sir.
31,
Present, sir.
32, 33,
Present, sir.
34,
Present, sir.
35, so, 19 series 50,
Present, sir.
51,
Present, sir.
52,
Present, sir.
53, 53, 54, 55,
Present, sir.
Chetana,
Present,
55,
Present, sir.
56,
Present, sir.
57,
Present, sir.
58,
Present, sir.
59,
Present, sir.
60,
Present,
Mani,
sir. Present, sir.
61, Paresh, 62,
Present, sir.
63,
Present, sir.
Ready, Prashant. Prashant, absent, huh? He's not
Present, sir.
responding.
Present, sir.
64, 64.
63 present.
Present, sir.
All right, sir. 65. Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna is not visible. 66.
Present, sir.
68.
Present, sir.
69.
Present, sir.
70.
Present, sir.
71.
Present, sir.
72.
Present, sir.
73.
Present, sir.
74.
Present, sir.
76.
Present, sir.
77.
Present, sir.
All right, sir. Right.
Sir, 29 present.
Huh?
29 present, sir.
29 ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ given here.
Okay, sir.